been a big fan.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's always frustrating.
So what did Levi get third?
Yeah.
So your top runners still.
Yeah, those two
same
are already
line and
There's
really
just a
got
podium difference. That
Yeah, so one and two.
third.
Yeah, 1 and 2 were already in front of Craig, so they didn't get slowed up by his rollover. And when both of them came back around, the race.
All right, welcome guys. We are getting ready to get underway here. Finally got the audio figured out for the 2026 area BFE We Rock Shootout. All right, who do we have up first? All right, so we got John Himble and Craig Allen. See if we can find Miles.
I got to interrupt him anyway. What's our rule on banners?
You break it, you buy it.
Doesn't count, but if you get through it.
If you break it,
okay.
then that's the DQ.
In the highest spots, are like half a car out equals a DQ.
Yeah.
So like a tire under and back in, you're okay.
Yeah. Yep.
In the case of James Tracy, if you drive half the car.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember that in Reno. I had a big one.
I know it. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I knew it had happened more.
Where
Do what?
Uh-oh. Here comes Craig. He's got questions. Two questions.
he backed his car like way under. Banner running up the hill.
One, what is your favorite color? And two, what is the airspeed velocity of an unmaiden swallow?
He might have had a whole car in the other car.
Good man.
Well, in that scenario, the banner was like that high, so he just drove through that gap. It just went right underneath. And I'm like, that feels like a DQ, bud. And the judge is like, ooh, he didn't touch it. Like, don't do that bad, Chris. You gonna line it up? We got 1 minute to start, right?
Got 1 minute. No, I don't have any speakers out here, unfortunately.
You want to hear me sing?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, if we're really going in.
It's-
Right at 11, I better get my car.
Does anybody have a good voice?
Pick my line first. All right.
I better get off course.
Does that become an official?
Sure, officially official.
Officially official?
I now knight you.
I don't want to be the bad guy.
I
have
don't
hard enough
either,
time
and
making
like,
friends.
especially because it's Craig to start. But like, regardless of which course I take, I have to.
you can't officiate.
I have to officiate Craig at some
That
point,
is
so.
so cheating. You'll be up here spotting. I've seen you off course. On course. I'm gonna officiate chicken wing.
Did we decided 15 minutes?
Is that what it is, 15?
15 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go 15.
John, you want 15? Okay.
I think they're gonna make it or they're not. You know.
Right.
We're going to count up, right? Not down.
Your timer should count down.
We're going to
Yeah.
count down?
Yeah,
I would count down. It's easier.
Okay.
I'm setting mine to count down.
So 15 minutes.
And you said count down?
Count
Yeah,
it
so
down.
set it to 15.
I didn't know how to do that one.
Just hit your minute button. Keep hitting it, and it'll go to 15.
Yes, sir.
Yep, we are ready when you guys are.
Miles, line them up.
He's got to get his Facebook Live if you guys want to check out Craig Allen 595, Allen Racing 595. You can watch the live stream from the in-car as well. Nate, if you can see, can you see Miles from over there? Bright yellow shirt.
Yeah, through the tree.
Okay.
Do we have an event name?
Area BFE Shootout.
Area BFE Shootout.
Have Miles stand just this side of the race line flag, I think.
Miles,
I can see him right there good.
if you stand up here, can they see you?
Well, we can flag too.
I think walk up between there. Can both drivers see you from kind of in the middle there?
Trying to figure out this gimbal. I always go the wrong way with this thing.
And then timers, can you see Miles from there?
Yes.
Perfect.
All right, driver ready?
I guess. I like that.
All right, timers ready?
Yes.
Yep. All right, time has started. We got John Himble out of St. George, Mad Cow Racing, in his Jesse Haynes Fabrication single seat car. We got Craig Allen with the Juicy Whip car over here in lane number 2. That's the Crown Automotive line. We've got 2 courses set up today. These guys are going to run both courses at the same time. John trying to make quick work up through the chute here on our left-hand side. All right, so the only penalties that we have today is if you break this orange Maxxis tape, that is a DQ for your distance. They've got 15 minutes to try and make it up through the top of these 2 courses. They are both virgin ground. I'm guessing John looks like he is sitting on his rear diff right now, working that rear steer, those Milestar tires, sticky compound 42-inch. Craig's breaking off a rock over here underneath the belly on his G-Spec car. He was just commenting a few minutes ago that now that he's seen the course, he was kind of wishing he would have brought his Jesse Haynes Fabrication single seat car. These G-Spec cars are a much longer wheelbase. They are wider, which typically works great for trail braking type stuff, but this is a very loose. Oh, he's looking good. He's got a bite, pulling the car up through the first obstacle here on the Crown Automotive course. John's still trying to find a way to make it up through his first obstacle. Using those portal axles to kind of skip over the boulder there. Gonna have to find some traction with those rear tires as he's sitting on the belly there just a little bit. A beautiful day here at Area BFE. Very light breeze. All right, John Himble making progress through gate number 1. I'd say gate number 1 through the first obstacle. We don't have any cones here today, so that's absolutely crazy to talk about. All right, we got these guys working side by side here. Craig's headed up into the next set of obstacles. All right, making good progress here. Headed up to the tire right rock. A lot of loose sandy soil in here, trying to find some traction. Got that rear tire up. Unfortunately, the front has dropped over into a hole. Gonna have to reposition here, get a better line. John does have the hydraulic shocks on this Mad Cow Racing machine. Oh, just pulling that huge rock down out of the way, or into the way as the case may be. So that's gonna change the line a little bit here for John. Again, trying to pull that rock out of the way. If you guys are familiar with area BFE, we are just right here off of S&M, and then right next door, I believe it's called Black Hole. All right, Craig trying to get lined up for the next set of obstacles here. He's got a big rock rolling around underneath the bottom of the car. He's got good traction with that left front. See if he can crab walk this through here. That's a good line. If he can crab walk it, there it is. Oh, he needed to stay passenger on the front right there. All right, John's found some traction over here in lane 1. This is the race line course. Got to get the right front to bite over there on the big rock. Just pushing this loose rock downhill a little bit further. If he can get some traction with those front tires, we'll be able to pull. He's got the suspension all the way extended out. It will shorten up the wheelbase and change that suspension geometry. Really not much underneath the car right now. These courses are going to change as the day goes on. John's going to completely back out, try and realign here. And again, it's just virgin soil that's being churned up here, so nothing's hard packed or washed out. If he can get that left rear to bite, that'll give him a good push. He's going to have to straighten out the rear, I believe. All right, meanwhile, Craig Allen over here on the Crown Automotive course, got that G-Spec car a little bit further up in the course. Got that passenger side pushing in to the rock over here. If he can get up on top of that little spine, that'll help keep that car a little John has lost a little bit of ground over here. And he's so close. There's just nothing to push on in this sugary dirt here. And Caleb, if you've got anybody that's got questions on something that needs to be answered live, go ahead and text that over to me. I can watch messages as they come across here, but I cannot see the comments on Facebook or YouTube. John moving that rock out of the way a little bit further. Gonna go try and go a little bit wider, but it's undercut and there's just no push in this sugary dirt here. Get up into the big rocks on the top side. good bite with the front. If he can get the rear around, it's so close. Wow, Craig Allen at the same time over here bulldozing a new path. He's pushing this rock up and out of the way. Backing his way out, John just trying to dig down and find something to grab a hold of with these Milestar tires. All right, Craig trying for a different format here. Nate's actually marshalling for us, not helping spot, so. And John's starting to overheat here. See a little bit of antifreeze dripping out of the overflow. John's trying to do some of his own rock stacking, pulling some of this stuff out of the way, holding those front cutting brakes while in rear wheel drive only. It's going to be very exciting to see Matt Dickey with his Super Swampers work his way up in here. This is turning out to be a Super Swamper kind of course. Just there is another line here as well, just out in between John and us. There is a big notch, which seems way more difficult, but it's the fact that you can keep tires on solid rock. So we'll see if that that line comes into play here. He's finally got the left rear up on top. He's got the shocks extended out, so it's getting a little top heavy, but all right, 3 minutes. John's finally making progress here. Had the right side tire climbing, but it pitched over. Actually, now the left side tire is up on top. Gonna try and use that rear steer to get another purchase. And he is almost clear of the tire right flag here for progression. Using that slipper clutch, Jesse Haynes Fabrication prototype. Trying to get this car to pitch over. It's pitching over. He's got it locked in the notch here. If he can find some real estate, he's going to have to get those rear tires pointed the other direction, keep that left front down in the notch. Looked like he let the pressure out. Rear winch is loose, front winch is tight. He's got the front tires right where he wants them. He's just got to be able to pivot that rear around. All right, 1 minute remaining for these guys. John doing everything he can do to try and make some progress up this hill. There he goes, he's got a bite. Oh! He had the line right there, right front fell off. Needed that bite from the back side. All right, Craig's working his way out with less than 1 minute on the clock. All right, so we will document that John has gotten his right front tire up over the back side of that rock, so we will know what that is. And that will be time. I thought you had it, John. Oh, dang.
No big deal if they get the same tire treads. Like basically they just belly out.
I thought he had it. We had that tire pop it right up
We'll
there.
just run off the
Slipped
side.
in.
So every time he got kind of denied on an obstacle, I kept checking my watch to see how fast he made it there.
Good job not getting anywhere.
So yeah, that was we said 6 minutes 40 seconds. His high mark.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then as soon as somebody breaks his high mark,
Big
then
rock that's under your passenger here. You gonna go forward?
They'll see how far you make it if nobody else makes it. Right, Jake?
If you go
What's that?
backwards, you're gonna get elevated.
Put
big time.
15.
Make this
Rocks
far,
that's under
it's
here.
15, and then if nobody else decides
Yep,
how far they made it.
yep.
you know,
Yeah, if you want to mark clear of tire right 2. So put clear. Yep, and then this is the tire right flag, but it's the second one up the hill. So he's clear of it. Yep. Oh man, I thought he was going to clear it with less than a minute left and just shoot right up. I was
thought
like,
when he shot, he had it for half a second. I was like, oh, he's got that. I thought he had it.
Now you gotta get back down.
got Caleb Redden here helping out, helped us pick out the courses we're using this weekend, so we definitely really appreciate his help. We got Tina and Tom Troyer running time for us. Miles Kimberly just spent the weekend with Miles Hasselquist, so I had to think for a second there. Miles Kimberly is our starter for today.
And of course, Alan is back down.
Caleb, if you want to tell John, we've got a winch right here. We could pull him up if he wants.
Yeah, can, I guess.
It's an option if you want it.
Probably get out there somewhere. I'm just trying to get repositioned.
I know, I see you trying to play it.
Off in the distance, we've got the area BFE VIP area. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching over there as well. Everybody at home that is watching both on YouTube and Facebook, thank you guys for jumping on, spending your day with us.
Hey, you want my Jeep up there?
We've got 3 up here.
Oh, okay.
You want to try and pull him to the top and have him drive around? Is that easier?
He said he's going to back out.
He's opting back out.
I gave him that option. Yeah, we got Clint's Jeep right here, so. Supposed to be warm next week. This is perfect. Next week will be too hot.
Last week was first, next week was
All right, John is down.
Well, you probably about to put it I crowd the driver's side.
Definitely back out the way you came in. That's what I did. Or if you want, I can raise the banner and cross off there.
Matt, what course are you up on first? Okay, so we got Brett over here on the, this is actually the drive shaft specialist. Oh, Matt's on 1? Yep, this one's lane 1.
Oh, so you saw it. Oh, you're on lane 1? Dick Dickie's on lane 1.
Yep.
Somebody told me opposite, but go look at your other course real quick then, Brett.
Rear burn reverse, John. Rear burn reverse. Back up. Turn tires the other way. Other way. Your other left. I can't hear you, baby.
All the rocks go. There was a big one right here.
Yeah, he moved it. He moved all of them.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how your tires do in that dirt.
I know how they'll do. It'll be good.
Yeah, you're about to
It's
make
a-
some holes.
I got a buddy of mine in Kansas City. He says it's a swamper kind of day. Matt, you guys are running back to back, so it doesn't matter which lane you want.
Brett, pick which lane you want. Rochambeau. Rock, paper, scissors.
One round of rock, paper,
Go. Wait, what's the...
one round, one round.
One round.
So Brett,
One
Matt,
run,
father
you
and
have
son.
to
You won. You get to pick.
I was originally going to come kind of
Hey,
Rock, paper, scissors. They're going to go at the same time, so they're picking who's doing what lane.
Who's going to which lane?
Little Dicky. Little Dicky, Big Dicky.
Okay.
I'll just wait. I knew where I was at. How long it was 2 minutes. I'm not going to get up there for 2 minutes. Where I was at, like if I would have got that left side, I didn't have time to finish. But I get to that hole, I need time.
I need to pour some cement in from the top.
Yeah, we have some man-made courses over here.
Yeah. And also these trees are kind of in the way too. I can't see very well.
My window net was like in my face.
But did your hand fall out?
No, but it never will. I'll get some hand straps. Is that what I need?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
Honestly, it's not for when you're conscious.
Well, if I'm unconscious, fuck my arm.
What do you think, Caleb?
Love them. Love it.
Good job, buddy. Thanks for the help. Really appreciate it. We had to trade a Caleb for a Caliph. Both incredible drivers. Caleb actually got to drive Brett Dickey's car at the Trail Hero We Rock.
Okay.
So we got to get back on course, and we got to drive in one of your badass cars. So that was a bucket list item. Very cool.
How'd that event go?
Good. Yep, a lot of fun. What we call this is Brett. Yep. Yeah, they
These guys are all picking the dirt. I hope he stays on.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is you got to keep your tires on rocks that have traction, and you try and choose what looks like the easier line, and it goes away because.
I drove up on them and got the cars on the rock.
Yep.
This one, I think, unless that rock falls down, I think they're gonna. Somebody's gonna end up in the water.
I think this notch over here is the better way to go.
I don't know about the notch, but I think they're gonna start there
And then come over.
I think they're gonna try the notch and it's just too loose.
If you can get the front end in there.
Get like Matt's now, work across, work the wheel up on the
Yeah.
maybe even on the notch.
And John was so close.
But then they're in there.
Yeah.
Brett, are you getting Brett? Getting that?
I'm getting both of them.
Yeah, I thought this one was gonna come up that other way.
Kevin's over there. Photosynthesizing the lizard.
He's getting he's warming his videography.
I think when they get cleaned out enough, they'll have enough time up here to.
Don't cut the banner.
Alright, so the rock, paper, scissors. Brett chose horse. Matt's over here. We've got father versus
Did you say send it?
Ready? Ready? Go!
All right, here we go. This is going to be
fun.
very competitive, father and son. Matt destroying the car yesterday, standing it straight up and down on your right-hand side with the Super Swampers G-Spec car. On your left-hand side, Brett Dickey and the Holsey Engineering car. Both taking advantage of the path forged ahead of them. Back down, sorry about that. We got Matt Dickey over here on the right-hand side working those Super Swampers. Brett starting to pull out of frame just a little bit, but they're both pretty equal right now. Matt very quickly right up into where Craig Allen was. Check on Brett. He's over here in the notch. If he can get this thing straddled, it'll have good traction and be able to pull him through. He's got that winch pulled tight. You can see the suspension hopping just a little bit. Climbing that right side way up high. Allowing these sticky compound tires to just do their job here. Looking good so far. Matt trying a different line over here. He's got that front end pushed up on a rock. I believe he ended up destroying a shock yesterday in the Black Flag Challenge. All right, he's got that left rear tire up. He's going to steer into an undercut with the right rear. Pulls everything back down. So again, try and find that purchase way over on the driver's side. See if he can get just far enough to find some traction in there. Meanwhile, Brett all twisted up in this notch over here. He's got the right rear tire way up high. Right front tire about 6 feet off the ground. Just a quick reminder, we will be in Cedar City in just a couple weeks for round 2 of the We Rock Western Series, presented by Fabin 801. Matt's still working, but Brett doing everything he can do to get up through this notch over here. Super cool line. All right, Matt's found a line. We're gonna pan over here real quick. He has found a line over on the right-hand side. These guys broke open a new trail yesterday as well. I'm gonna keep an eye on Brett out of the corner of my eye as well, but Matt doing a great job finding his way up top here on the Crown Automotive Raceline course. It's got a big hole on the right front. Will he be able to find a way to skip across here? I was thinking going over to the driver's side was a little bit better line, but he's able to spread this gap. And looking good. Pulling some rocks down into the holes. It's gonna be a very cool trail when it's all said and done. All right, Matt, first one out the top. Meanwhile, Brett working on the line. All right, he's headed over into this notch here. See if any of this loose rocks up top will hold to give him some traction. He's pulling that front winch in tight. Using that driver's side front sidewall, just trying to find some kind of traction here. Hyper focused, watching both front and rear tires work. Knocking a couple rocks down. We'll see if that will help ease that transition at all. Hell yeah!
Easy on that tree, bud. Hell yeah, Brett. Straighten your rear.
Side by side, father and son team pulling out the top here for the first ever Area BFE We Rock Shootout. Brett smelling that finish line, gets it shut off. Yes, that is what we're talking about. These guys are super competitive, love to wheel, and they're right at home here in these Moab rocks. All right, guys, we're gonna have just a short break. We'll let these cars cool off. We'll get them back to the bottom, and we'll be right back with you in just a little bit.
There it is.
Oh, so what do you guys think?
Transfer in there.
Always.
That was the transfer, right?
Well, no, he wanted to do as a transfer, and that's one that would have worked, but I thought it was going to be the other direction.
That was
Yep.
sick.
Well, so you guys, now have a Caliph car,
I do now have a Caliph car.
and it's an awesome car because we did get to drive it, and it works extremely well.
It's proven it's won a lot of Wee Rocks.
Yes, it has.
Granted, Brett's quite a better driver than I am, so I got a lot to live up to in that chassis. But
Oh yeah, no, there's no winning, after jumping into that,
Yeah.
and then after he's won everything in it. So
But this is sick. This is.
Matt rearranged half this course.
Yeah, he did. Oh, Brett, Brett was in here looking at this one earlier. I'm like, your dad's gonna come in here and tractor tire the shit out of this
Oh, he
thing.
did. He moved some huge boulders. Filled in holes, though. He filled in some holes, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
very
That
cool.
was sick.
No, I did not. Look at the tire track.
It's funny because this side looks like it'd be easier.
Drove That's what Caleb was saying.
The tires are in spot.
That's what Caleb was saying. It's like that easier line looks like the better approach, but there's zero
Zero
traction.
traction.
Yes, you have to take the big
Look at the
rock
tire
off.
tracks on the bottom of those rocks.
Brett's line?
I saw him almost flipped over here, but no, I didn't see it. You'll have to show me
That's sick.
later.
Fuck, can you believe that, dude? Huh, that was awesome.
That was rowdy.
Oh, we ready to do it again?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how many big boulders?
Whenever Brett, whenever you and your dad are ready, we'll run again.
We got these.
Yep.
We got these two up next.
These guys will go up next.
They're
What's
going
that?
again back to back.
we're up first.
Yep.
Oh, are you guys up first again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I guess get back in your car.
Oh, you don't
Do
get
work.
No, yeah, it's back to back.
Drive Brett's car.
It's back to back
So
because they
one
both
of the reasons
finished.
they let them rock.
They,
the races
they
earlier because
had
they were
the
back-to-back
opportunity to go
races,
second.
So essentially,
Okay.
what
So,
they just
since the
ran,
other guys
now
went
they're
first,
switching courses,
they'll go
so
last.
Matt's going to be on this side now. I was
Oh,
gonna switch
okay.
to that
I
side.
did not realize you were
So,
doing that. Okay.
No rest.
Yep.
They're sending it right to the start. They're getting the rigs back down there, and they're gonna come right back up again, just on a different course.
So you want me to film the same one then? Then film Brent on this one now? You're gonna film Matt on that one?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna stick that crossover in there. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
So I think,
You'd already lost a little bit in
yeah,
there.
and just help me. Cause I'll
Yeah.
focus. I
If
mean,
you'd have
I've
kept
got
the
both
rear
of
on
them
there, the
sometimes,
You need to-
but primarily focus.
That's why
on
you
this
need
one.
you need to see time to get
I
the
think the
feel.
road-
The left is the easiest.
It's
You've got to be turning up as you're turning the back, and as soon like it's
But actually,
Black hole, I think it is.
it's like you'll try in there, and when you find the belly, because of the crossover, you'll find the line up through there.
But no, it's
That
sick
was-
watching
that's
them.
actually probably fast.
Watching them drive, how intuitive it is
Yeah.
for them, and how like it's just like second nature
yeah.
for them to work. So you've got a front winch, you've got a rear winch, you've got front steer, you've got rear steer, you've got front digs and rear digs. You've got, well, they've got the slip clutch. I don't have that in my chassis, but that's a sick little tool to have in your tool belt.
Matt uses it as like a launch.
Yeah.
Front wheel speed up and then let it go.
Let it go.
Abrupt and use the
Little-
rear from 0 to
Little
take
neutral
off.
drop.
Yeah, it's like a neutral drop. He literally uses it as a clutch to shock the rear to get it to go up.
It's
so.
also crazy just watching the different wheeling styles.
Oh yes.
Every single one of these drivers, and they're all amazing drivers. They all have a slightly different one. Matt
Yeah.
probably has-
Matt's just a
Matt's
brutal
got
axe.
Matt's got the large hammer.
Yeah.
And then Brett's
Brett's
somewhere
a
in between.
scalpel.
He's-
He's
Brett's pretty
yeah.
scalpel until you tell him
He
you got
is,
5 seconds and he rolls it off the finish line. But
Yeah.
he's a very fast scalpel, but
yeah.
But he is very efficient.
Yes. correct.
Yeah, he just makes it.
quick
He's
and
smooth and yeah.
He makes it look way easier than it is, honestly.
Yep. Well, and that's one of the things when we had Brett on the We Rock Wednesday Live. Like, well, what do you do other than wheeling? And he just like stared at us like, there's something other than wheeling?
Yeah, that's all I do.
We were fixing her buggy and Matt was helping us. And he's like, Brett, come over here. He's like, no, I'm going wheeling. He's like, come help him fix it. She's like, no, I'm going wheeling.
Yeah.
Like, it's all right. Let the kid go wheeling, you know?
Yep.
Dude,
Well, it's
he's
like,
nice
it's not
when you
my
got that
car.
in your backyard.
He's
So
like, it's not my car anymore. Like,
which is fair.
It's true.
But yeah, he eats, sleeps, and breathes it.
Yeah.
and it shows.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing with Coulter Brassanini.
Yeah.
If he's not wheeling, he's in the simulator.
Yep.
He's driving the RC car. So when you have to stop and think, oh no, something's gone wrong, he's already processed that
Yeah.
and knows what to do without even thinking.
He's
done that
processing
simulator
it while
yet.
it happens.
They're
Oh
doing
yeah,
simulator
yeah.
for
It's
driving?
we've got it up here at the We Rock trailer, so you guys have to stop in
Oh,
there.
that would
I'll
be
have to check
sick.
that out.
Yep.
We're used to like drifting simulators.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had an off-road or like a
We
rock
had
climb.
cool.
so we had the full motion sim out in Baghdad.
Okay.
Much better for Ultra 4 desert racing type stuff.
Yeah.
The rock crawling doesn't give you much perspective because
Gotcha.
you really need to be pitched on your head for
Yeah,
it to
it's-
have any kind of relevance.
I'm sure they'll happen one day where it's a 360,
Yes.
like a 360 sim where you're.
Yeah, yeah. You'll just be in the globe of death basically
Yeah,
and
yeah,
spin you around in there. Probably like a flight simulator maybe.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. They can go upside. They can go inverted on those. Super cool.
Yeah, that's
let me hike back
the
down
upside
without-
too when you start driving at such a young age. I mean, God, that's crazy how young
Well,
they are and how skilled
especially, before you're into other things like girls
they
or
are. Other distractions.
Yeah, you have all those distractions. Yeah. Well, you can't go drive around because they don't have a license yet.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just cruising,
It's
but you
also-
can drive your rock crawler.
It's also pretty nice too, because like at such a young age, like you don't have to also worry about the financial consequences of like breaking stuff. So you
Yes.
kind of have less inhibiting mentality. Like you can go balls to the wall and like, well, if it breaks, it'll get fixed.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, and then by the time
And
you get to that age,
and
you're
also
just good enough, it doesn't matter.
the physical
Strain.
side of
Yeah.
things too, where you're like, this is gonna hurt. And you're like,
Yep.
oh, fine.
Kids bounce back so quick.
Oh, they went all the way over yonder. The trail's like right there. My bad.
Oh, they'll get to this.
Yes, ma'am.
How old was this kid?
17.
Yeah, he's 17 now. He's getting old.
You know?
Yeah. The novelty's wearing off, you know.
Right, right. You know, because when you're younger, you have no fear.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
It's as you get older, you kind of start thinking too much.
Yeah, you think, yeah, well, you realize there's consequences.
And when you're young, you just have no fear.
And the consequences are different when you're older.
Physical,
You know,
financial.
you got hurt a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so Caleb, when we ran Pro Mod, he was 13, driving in a 13-year-old car. So like that car had been around as long as he had. So, but then he got older, and you know, he wasn't like, oh, look at the kid driving anymore. It's like, look at another.
I think
young
I
kid.
have footage. I think I have footage of him
Yeah,
when he was 13 wheeling.
could. But now we just drive around and do this, and our wheeling consists of from here to the truck. We're wheeling tomorrow, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Now, were they father son or?
Yep. Oh, the heckling, rock cricketing, that's what we call it.
Oh, that's switch driving.
Yeah, we were very blessed. We had a crew of like 5 to 7 people that went with us to every event. And, you know, if you forgot, like, oh, I set my helmet just out of reach, or somebody to hand it
Just,
to you.
yeah,
Like,
it's always
it
helpful to
just-
have help.
Yeah, it helps keep you focused and not distracted on other things.
The
yeah.
little things.
Yeah. All right, we got Matt over here. Matt and Ben Hanks, formerly Ben Hanks Racing, back in the day. Up here looking at the Raceline Drive Shaft Specialist course. They're just out of view there underneath the rock. It's a beautiful day here at area BFE.
Much nicer now, not nearly as cold.
Not as cold, and the wind is perfect. The sun is perfect. Couldn't be a better 4x4 day if there was to be one. Matt Dickey having a new Hulsey engineering car built. It's got some beautiful axles underneath this thing. I joke, I call them dump truck axles, but they are, so you got in there, is it a 10, 10 and a half?
I haven't seen the new axle set.
They're huge.
Or one or the other. They're 10 or 10 and a half. We
Yeah.
talked about them the other day. Some good looking cars. They're not even done.
And we'll use them.
Yes. I would not buy a used car from Matt.
I
Brett?
appreciate the hindsight.
Brett would be okay, but definitely not Matt.
Stay off. don't think.
Yeah, where were we? Oh, we were at the We Rock event a couple of years ago at Trail Hero, and Caleb was talking some smack, and I definitely repeated that on the
Live stream?
on the PA. Yeah. So you gotta be careful what you say.
Who was I talking about to, Jesse?
Ooh, probably. Yeah. Oh, I wish you would have been down in Mason. Was it last year? Jesse was spotting for the Melchners.
Yep.
And Chris was trying to get Jesse riled up, and
Oh, nice.
he did. Jesse turned around and yelled at Chris. It's like, what do you think about that line? Those weren't the words he used, but that was the gist of it.
It's hard being outside the car. It's
Can
like,
you bring
that's
me a
not
water
it.
and propel?
I knew Brett would find his way over here.
Yeah.
I knew his belly was
Jeep.
going to get on there and get slick, and he was going to get in it regardless. I knew that.
It's basically flat.
I kept thinking that Brett would see this other line. I don't think he's looking at it. I think that's way.
I have regular water in the Bronco up there if you want some, but
It's okay. He'll get it when
it's just poor man's grocery store water.
Yeah, it looks like Matt's
Honestly,
gonna, looks like Matt's going to try and get in it the same way Brett tried the first time. And I
They
don't-
were looking at going over further instead of hooking in this upper notch.
I would ride Craig's line with the swampers up, curl it around, and ride up
Yeah.
into it.
I like the V notch because you can use that pinch to try and get a little bit better wedge in there. But Brett had
It's
to
nice
get
to up in
way.
there. I don't think that now that they got that cleaned out, they'd have a problem driving around. If I was going
Kev!
full speed, I'd go around. I like pinching it, and he could have transferred that. He had it
Hey.
one time.
I don't know your actual name.
Brittany. Yeah. Oh. Thank you so much.
Where's my water?
Yeah.
What?
Come on, get on.
I'm curious, Craig.
Just bring me
Nate.
that one too.
What you do know her as? that light bright lady.
I say probably like right.
A light bright lady.
That's fine.
That's what I said.
I responded. Oh yeah, he's like, "Are you the light bright girl?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like,
I
"You have."
thought I had you on my Facebook, and I was like, I think that's who that is.
It's all good. Honestly, for someone who makes a living off social media, I don't social media very well.
I haven't been on social media in like 2 years because I can't.
All right, time has started. 15 minutes on the clock. We've lined Matt and Brett up again, but on different courses. So Brett, learning from his dad over there, immediately attacking that left-hand line. We'll see if these BF Goodrich tires have the same luck as Matt did in the
Trying to get those rear tires that much.
And what's awesome is these cars are very, very different. Whew. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I was trying to get out of your way, and then
Oh,
I hit my bad toe.
Your life's
About-
you're more important than me.
I about
can-
cried a little bit, but it's all right.
I
I'll
can
man up.
post edit.
Walk down just a little bit more. You're fine. You can stay there just if you can bend down. If you could squish, that'd be cool. You even squish, bro?
Hey, when he gets right here, he's gonna go.
All right, Brett smoothly picking his way through over here.
Get right here, just send it.
Definitely going to have the quick time if he doesn't get hung up in this hole. This is where his dad slipped down in here. Thought it might give you some trouble, but it actually did not. He was able to use that 43-inch swamper to span the hole. Brett's dancing on the belly of this car, just right underneath that driver's seat. Really hung up on the bottom of the car. Matt finding the line here. He's got to fight actually some of those loose rocks that Brett kicked down in the bottom. He's got to fight a little bit of those now, not allowing the front tire to slide down there as far. Brett getting sideways over here. All right, Matt, making his way up through the notch. The drive shaft specialist of San Antonio course. He's got those rear tires pinched all the way, pulling out another huge rock. All right, Brett, same time able to work his way up through the top section here. Again, fighting another loose rock, pushing him off the line. Meanwhile, Matt lining up on the same line that we saw John Himble working on. He's got those front tires up. Will he be able to hook the back side? We really need to get that right front hooked over there. I think he's going to end up having to cross over here. Oh, and Brett has got himself wedged in a couple of rocks here. I'll spin you around real quick. That rear tire is firmly planted in between right there. It's going to take a lot of work to get that rear tire out. All right, just like we suspected, Matt's going to have to wash over into the same line here that Brett came up. This is looking really good. Left front grabbing well. Matt can smell the finish line. Using that slipper clutch, powering up just the front. All right, at the same time, Brett's working his way out through the finish.
Oh my God. I went and hid
believe
behind
Brett
the rocks. I
got
thought
that
something was going to
rear
explode. I cannot believe that held on like that.
You get it?
Hey, John, what was your line that you walked earlier?
Holy cow. I would have never I wouldn't have kept it. There's no way. That entire tire and wheel fell right into a hole that just swallowed it and stuck it. Like he was going nowhere. He worked it a little bit and then he finally just said screw it. He finally just hit the gas and pushed through it. And then,
Oh my god.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's real bound up down there.
Oh my god. That's wild that. Oh,
Pulled out?
yeah.
You know all about.
Yeah. Look at this. Because I was like, I know what his dad did, but obviously I didn't tell him. Because at first he was too far over, and I was like, no, he needs to back up and get his right rear across that rock, and he did,
Oh yeah.
and he was good.
Until it slid in. Oh, jeez.
I went behind the rock.
Hi, buddy. Woo! Caleb, we actually changed our format just because of the way the terrain was, and we are just racing to the top. So we've got these two courses, and we've got two more competitors that we're going to run through here, and then we're going to line everyone up like we would in the normal shootout of a We Rock event. So the fastest person, first place person after these two courses, will be going last, which will be either, at this point, will be Matt or Brett. And then they will run back to back, and then this is to see who is going to be running first in the shootout. We're going to be running one at a time for the shootout course. It's going to be a very cool trail here at Area BFE too. It's right next to, I believe it's called the Black Hole, just off of S&M over here. We come up Lockjaw out of the bottom and drive in his G-Spec car, Craig Allen. Craig unfortunately got pinched on line choices during the Ultra 4 race. Ended up just upside down, not more than 200 yards from here. Busy week of rock crawling and racing for Craig Allen out for the Ultra 4 race. We were just down in Texas last weekend for the East versus West versus Texas, presented by the Hobby Shop out of Austin, Texas. And coming up in 2 weeks, we're going to be in Cedar City, We Rock, presented by Maxxis Tires, for the round 2 Western Series, presented by Fabin 801. We're also going to have a side-by-side shootout Saturday night as well. So if you guys are interested in running, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but John's got some cow noises coming from his car. Sounds like he's been practicing that a lot. I don't have my phone with me. It is Caleb. What are the dates on the Cedar City event there, so I don't say it wrong?
Ready?
These are the last two.
Yep. All right, we've got John Himble over on the Crown Automotive Raceline course, and we've got Craig Allen over on the Raceline Tire Right drive shaft of San Antonio. Craig got a little bound up right there, immediately went to the slipper clutch, settled the car down, It's just right when we thought there was no more technology to be had in these cars, the slipper clutch. All right, Craig making great time on this course over here. Headed up there in the line that John Himble was on, gonna take an adjustment here. Pan over here to John real quick as he works through the notch. Got pulled over a little bit too far to the driver's side there. Gonna have to try and get that left rear tire back into position. And the name of the game here is to try and stay out of this sandy soil. Try and peek around Nate just a little bit here. Digging a big hole with that Milestar tire down there. Craig Allen using just front wheel drive, that slipper clutch just a little bit. He's feathering it just with his fingers. All right, John. Try catches. John is balancing basically on two tires. Pulled the slipper, the car settled down. So even in that situation where the car was fully bound up, trying to roll over, Craig's got both front tires up off the ground, sliding sideways over here as he's trying to work his way into the notch. He's driving both front tires up off of the ground, letting that front winch out. He's got the rear tires firmly planted against the rock face, and it's lifting the entire car just on the rear links. Gonna have to try and slide the rear down just a little bit, but he is pulling both front tires completely up off the ground. Wiggling the steering wheel just a little bit. All right, he's got a much better breakover right here. See if he can crab walk this thing over into the hole. Yep, looking good so far. Try and keep that left front hooked in the hole a little bit. Got the line. Working that rear steer to get back up on top. There is a big hole on the right front. Just trying to steer out of that. He needs to work those front tires just a little bit. If he could just wiggle them, it would pull the front end over. That was it. He's looking good, trying to avoid that hole on the right side. He knows it's a deep hole in there. All right. And Craig out through the top. John trying to find a way through. He's working that right front way high. He's got the rear tires turned all the way to the passenger, which is causing it to want to roll. That rear steer is super handy for many applications, but it's also great at rolling you over too. And John just can't find. He's going to end up trying this. I was wondering if this notch might not work for John because he is narrower in the comp car. But it is full of dirt and just churning up the sandy soil here. Beautiful red soil here in Moab, Utah. Hope everybody had a great time out at the 60th Easter Jeep Safari. John just made the comment that he's in last place right now anyways, so he's not sure he wants to continue pushing the car. There he goes. He's found some purchase here. Will it be enough? If he can get that right rear to hook into those rocks. Oh, and it just pushes back out. This car just does not want to go through this notch. Left rear pulling up off the ground. He's got all the tools in this car. He spent a lot of time reworking the chassis in the off season after he bought this, and still just really struggling to make this car work the way that it should. John's a great driver, and he's got to find the right combination to make this car work and get his program where it needs to be. Oh, it felt like that was, oh, so close. If he could just continue to burn that, find traction with that front. Try and reposition here for you guys. It was very difficult to find some space up here to film from. It is huge boulders everywhere. He's got the front winch tight right now. I almost don't wonder if he needs to let that winch out. I can't, the rear is loose. And just working that rear steer, trying to find anything for these sticky compound Milestar tires to grab a hold of here. John said he doesn't like it. It's bound up in there, putting a lot of pressure on the drivetrain, so he's going to try and work his way back out. Just got this rig bound up. Doesn't want to destroy anything right now.
Well, it doesn't really matter at this point.
That is correct.
Is that officially correct?
That is officially correct.
That's officially correct. You agrees?
Yes.
Well, at least I get the wheel,
So
right?
at this point, he's calling it quits, so he doesn't risk the rig or break the rig. It's still in one piece. He'll have fun getting out on the trails.
All right. John's got it back on all fours.
He's just gonna put on the show now.
Just wanted to amp up the excitement.
Right?
All right, so John is going to go first in the on the third course, shootout course. Craig Allen will be second, and then who has the faster time between?
I think Dad does.
Uh-oh.
Matt?
So
I know
No, we finished that one over there faster.
They finished almost the same time.
Yeah.
Finished it faster over here, made it faster over here.
Okay. So Matt is going to be last in the shootout. So if he was the fastest of the combined. Okay. All right. So.
So John, Craig, Brett, and Matt.
Yep. All right. So there's your order for the final course. We'll give John a few minutes to get the car cooled down. And we will be right back with you.
Something different, or both of us timing, or just kind of one?
Um,
Don't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys are in charge. All right, this is the finish for the Behemoth Drivetrain Shootout course. It's going to be a cool trail here at Area BFE after today. Thanks to Tom for helping come out and get these courses prepped. I'm at a little 3-foot ledge here, nothing too crazy. Still got Wi-Fi in here, so that's very cool. Give you guys a quick walk through here. Lots of big boulders. I really want to jump to that rock, you know? But I also don't want it to break off. I'm not that quick.
In case you don't get to watch it, I'm gonna back off of this onto those rocks.
There's a hole that's about as
That's assuming I can get up.
about as tall as Caliph is. Up over these bread roll rocks here that Brett and Craig are standing on.
You think the beast would go over this?
Yeah, beast wide. I think they stay over all of it.
So this will be the regular entrance to the trail after today. All right, so we got John up first, Craig, Brett, and Matt.
Oh yeah, no drops? All four going?
All four going, unless John doesn't want to go.
Only 3 moved on.
Well, there's only 4, so.
Yeah, but if he comes back
back and wins, then that wouldn't be fair to the other 3 that qualified.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only way he gets to run. Just automatically eliminates himself. We're not, yeah, we ain't changing that.
How's Jake doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Too, buddy.
You guys ready for fall crawl?
Getting there.
All right.
Yep.
This is a nasty set of rocks through here.
Hey Jake, is this an all or nothing course?
I think so.
This course, winner of this course wins?
Yeah.
I think so. Should be. I think so. We'll figure it out after we see who's fastest.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as my favorite person wins, that's all that matters, right?
Oh man, Brett won already?
Oh.
Right? We know who his special person is.
Well, if not, then that would put you in third, so regardless of what you do on this course.
Yeah. Not if I finish this one and they both DNF it.
Ooh, that's true. That is true.
So fun.
I think you went to the far side.
I like that. It is fun, huh? Yeah. It's so
Hi, buddy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How's wheeling out there today?
You know, boulders are pretty big and everything's pretty loose on this hill. There's not a lot of traction, so you know, you pick your line through and hope it works, and sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Today it didn't work for me, so we're okay.
Yep. Well, slipper clutch looked like it was working amazing. You actually used it to settle the car. It was
Several times.
on 2 tires sideways, and you pulled it and it settled the car from a roll. So that was
Yeah,
really cool to see.
It works really, really well. So I'm super happy with that. That's a great addition to the car. Yesterday we ran down Black Flag, and I don't know how many times I pulled it on the way down. You know, just dropping the front tires into a hole, being able to just pull it real quick and drive the front tires up a wall or something, put it back in, and you're in. So that's a great tool to have in the car.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, I know that your program's not where you want it to be, but you'll find the right combination here sooner or later, and we're definitely pulling
we'll
for
get
you.
it. It's
so.
fun still. That's the main goal, is come out here and have fun, and we're doing it.
Yep.
So
All right. Just going to give you the option if you wanted to run the shootout course, since there's only 4 of you guys here today, but you can. If not, we'll send Craig on and let him
okay.
kick off the shootout. So
Well,
it's up
I'm
to
going
you.
to save my car for We Rock Cedar City
Yeah.
coming up in 3 weeks. So, you know, I got bound up pretty bad in a couple of spots there, and I thought, gosh, I'm going to break something or trash something that I'm going to have to spend bigger money on. So
Yeah,
I'll let it go, and if it looks cool, I'll run it after they're done.
there you go. All right, buddy. Well, great job today. We look forward to seeing you in Cedar City here in just a couple weeks.
Thanks. See you then.
All right, we'll move on with Craig Allen is going to be up next.
Do winner take all on the third, or
I say winner take all on the third.
okay? The
So
only downside to that is that in the future it will make you not finish with 2 points.
could be, yeah.
I agree 100%.
It would be with just the few of us here today.
Yeah, but they're more like, they're probably about 14. They're probably like 8 and 6.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that.
So that's why I was
Combine all
asking.
the 3 times.
Yeah, that was the original plan. So
That makes it more like standard trail breaker.
yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, the only difference is that we ran 2 at the same time instead of all
Which
3
is
at the
way
same
more
time.
exciting.
I know.
Way
you
more
guys both
exciting.
pulled out of the finish
That was
at
the
the
most
same
fun
time.
shit I've ever had
That was
in
so
my
cool.
life. Brett says the best event he's never had that much fun.
Yeah.
So Jake, the other part that was cool about that is that when you put the 2 guys that DNF'd the opener up against each other, then it truly was a race to the top, right? They both started.
Yeah,
with
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
the first
Exactly.
guy out, then it did become a race.
Yep.
So that was cool.
Or they at least needed to make it further than the other, you know, the other driver did on the other course. So yeah. All right. Well, whenever you're ready, Craig.
Yeah, sure thing.
I'll find a great spot to film you from.
Right where you're standing should be real good.
Yeah.
Assuming I get to up here.
I think this will be
Brett, let's watch, homeboy.
this will be a cool trail when it's
Dude,
done.
I'm coming back here every time I come here.
You'll be ready for next year.
Yes, I am.
But I think you can pull through pretty fast.
It's gonna be a gatekeeper at the end. And it's that one's space bomb.
I don't have Crocs now.
The gatekeeper's at the end. At the end. Actually gonna be a pain in the ass on that. You can go way high on it though.
Reminds me a lot of Montrose.
That's what, and that's what, you know, what Brett's car was built for, you know, when
Yeah.
this guy never ran water, it was all about this type of stuff. Or, this is really like Kevin's trail.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in?
I haven't.
Every rock in Kevin's trail is this big. And you're like, car can't go through here. I mean, you could drive through it like, it's just freaking, everything's spaced right because it's built for it.
Yeah.
Can you get up there from that side?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I don't trust myself.
Okay.
The way you did
It's
that.
a little slick.
It's the way you did that leap. I don't.
I was thinking of going on the other side, but not after hearing the conversation.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't know.
Go around. Is Marriott down there? You go that way.
I can't find my handy Kevin measuring stick. I was gonna put it in the hole so you guys see, but it's me. I didn't know what that is. The rock's still it's 1.5 feet. That rock's as tall as I am. One's behind me. Like it. This is this is no joke. This is just the one option. The other's fine. So many of these rocks, I feel like they're gonna move.
I went over there.
Ready on the timer?
I saw your Jeep. I knew I was in the right spot.
I think that'll be a relatively good spot to run.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. That's one or that.
Zach will give you
Ready?
an angle on either side.
Go.
All right, we've got Craig started time here. I know, I couldn't get where I wanted to go. Somebody put big rocks in the way. Unfortunately, Craig can't tell where this lower rock has pulled out over here, but it's looking good. He's pushing the front end up. Now just gonna try and steer the rear around, wash around this rock over here. He's gotta keep the front end up, otherwise it's gonna be really tricky. Yeah, if he can work that rear steer side to side, he's got a bite, but it's gonna push him over a little bit. Hear the turbocharger inside of there. Getting that loose rock just underneath the passenger front tire there. Winch line pulling tight. It's just gonna have to try and get a little bit better purchase over there. This is looking good. Back into four-wheel drive. He's got the rear pivoted all the way around. He's wanting to try and make this transition here. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna wedge the car in there. Working with 15 minutes on the clock in order to complete this course. Just needs a little bit more push out of the rear end of this thing, and he's just not getting it. Almost needs to work more to the driver's side. Really like to see him try and back out here a little bit further. He's just barely touching on the rear diff back there. I don't know what the rear tires look like, but it is Yeah, he's just got centered on a boulder back there. Craig said he doesn't have a magic wand. Trying to find a line in here. Using that slipper clutch, allowing the front to pull up. Looking good if you can get that. Almost needs to pull the front winch in tight, try and float that driver's side tire across the gap. All right, looking good. Kind of working his way through here. He's gonna drop that right front down in the hole right here, and that is just could not find a bite in there. A tough transition. You're gonna have to float some tires. We'll see what Brett's got in store here, see if he can figure out a line through here.
Is there a time limit for this?
Same 15 minutes.
It's also 15 minutes?
Yep.
Doesn't seem like a lot of time.
Oh no, it goes by very, very quick.
Especially if you're in the car.
Yeah.
Back some of these, like if they got any videos over here, like the fact that his tire is able to snag that in an undercut and walk its way back and come around it is so much fun to watch. It's so stupid what the cars can do nowadays.
You have to go.
I like watching the rubber wrap itself around. Get all wrinkled. You know it's got gripping power to it.
Matt said it's just that easy. He's like, just drive right here and just drive over it.
As far as you can. Watch your rear. Right up that crack. Up and over. Crab walk with it.
Well, we talked about naming this comp Beat Brett, but we might need to rename it. We'll call it just Beat Dickies.
Beat the Dickies.
Yeah, I hope they can make it through this first obstacle because there is a bunch of really cool course the rest of the way out of here.
Beyond this is.
I want to see him get
to
that.
That's where the fun begins.
Stick to the plan, and if it doesn't
Till one
work,
of them
then
makes
you
it through.
readjust. What are you next? I beat you on the first two courses. Woo! I got 10 seconds, I bet. All right, I got a no bragging
rights. How much should I
10,
beat
10
him
seconds
by?
is 10 seconds. That's a
10
long
seconds?
time. That's a long
Matter if it's an inch or a mile. Win. Yeah, getting racing. I don't know.
I don't think it was 10 seconds. I think it was
Tom, what was the time difference?
2 minutes ahead. 2 minutes.
So,
Oh, whoever wins has got to pay for gas going home.
Matt's like, gladly.
Well, you know, as with most things, he who has the most money wins.
carefully. Don't twist your ankle.
That's not always the case with rock crawling, though.
Not always. You're right, but
That's been the best part of rock
Crawl
crawling.
with your hands and lower yourself down.
You come out here and you have,
I'm looking at this and wishing I still had my old Steve Nance tractor.
Yeah.
my single seat.
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I wish I still had that thing on this course, man.
You have, you know, somebody in a Cherokee on 30s running laps up escalator and
It's the Subaru.
yeah. I'm telling you, one of these days I will figure this gimbal out, but
Is it inverted?
until then,
Are the
I always forget which way to tilt down. I push up, so I just need to remember that the knob
He's
is.
not a gamer.
Yeah, no, this is the game I play. Take things and smash into rocks.
Break rocks with cars.
This has actually been super cool because we got to open a new trail here.
Yeah, no, this.
And so, like, that's completely, like, that's my jam too, you know, get out here and do some trail break type stuff. So,
Right. I know Tyler would have loved this. I don't know why he didn't show up.
I don't know, he registered.
Did he?
Yep.
I don't know why he didn't show up. He must have broke something.
They probably maybe broke something during the week.
He's out motorboating. Nothing wrong with that either, though.
Not at all.
No, I'm glad they're having fun. How's your motorboating going? You getting ready to get on the lake this
I'm
summer?
actually trying to sell it.
Selling it.
Selling the business, yeah.
Yeah, so anybody wants to buy a tiki pontoon?
Ice cream truck.
Yeah. Ice cream boat. Heck yeah.
Good money last summer.
There's a lot of people on that lake at all times, so it amazes me.
Now,
I couldn't think of anything more terrible than being out there with like 50 other boats trying to do anything other than like drink and hang out in the cove.
two biggest requests: warm food and beer.
Yeah.
But I live in Utah and I'm on the water. Ain't no way in hell they're giving me a liquor license.
They're like, what'd you say your name was? Yeah, no. We've heard of you.
Please follow your social media.
Yeah.
We saw you at that golf tournament. What? We need to hop off course. Anywhere outside the orange banner. Out there, over here, whichever way you want to go.
You can hop
He's
down
gonna
the way
say-
you did,
Yeah, hop down the same way you came up.
and then just go down to the left.
There you go.
Yeah, just like that. There you go, sweetie. Perfect.
Yep, nope, keep going to your left. To your left. Outside that orange banner.
She's like,
Yep,
there's
any
a,
way you have to get there.
It's like
there you
there's a
go.
tree there.
yeah, there's a bush there. I don't want to walk through that.
Okay, Miles, I think we're waiting on you. You guys ready for the timer, Dad?
Good.
Ready,
All right.
Okay, on Miles' signal.
You good? You go. Go.
So a very tricky first obstacle here on the RT Off-Road Crown Automotive course. Brett's working that front diff around, trying to steer, using that 50-degree steering out of these Jesse Haynes Fabrication portal axles. He He's got the rear tires pointed and pushing the front end over now, letting that winch out. This little rock's breaking off on the back side. See if it'll be enough to float around here a little bit. All right, pulling the front winch back in is actually picked up the front axle, allowed it to slide back further. Winch back out. Nothing underneath the front tires. It's all based off of the rear. Just starting to touch with that left front. Reaching that left front out, trying to grab that rock face. He's got the rear tires pushing over there. Still hung on the lower control arm on that passenger side. So close. Pivoting those rear tires and just picking up on the belly there. Twisting this thing up. He had good bite on that right rear. He's got great bite on this right front. Just peeling this sandstone off. He's so close to getting those rear tires to climb. He's looking out the back, keeping an eye on everything, walking it through here sideways. Gonna have to drag this rear axle through here as he pivots around the corner. All right, he is up through part of the first obstacle here in the shootout 2026. We are on area BFE. Looks like he's gonna go to a rear bird here, walk the rear around. Again, working that rear steer, keeping an eye on everything here. Trying to get this front end to climb. He's got good traction on the rear. Oh, broke the rock off on the back. But still trying to get some kind of traction here. Hard in the front diff. Looking good, got a good line here. Gonna have to knock some of this loose rock off on top. Oh, a bunch spitting out of the bottom over here. It's gotta be in it's bound up in this hole over here. Absolutely insane. Really needs to get a fresh bite on here. I don't know if you can see that tire, broke the rock off. Like a good line here. Oh, turned a little too early. Can he pull it back? Looks like he's pulling it back just fine. Rear tire up off the ground. Letting that BFG do its thing. Slipper clutch just a little bit, keep the car unbound. Just stuffing it in a huge hole over here. If he could bring the front end over this way just a little bit, I think it'd buy him some real estate. Got the front winch pulled in tight right now, trying to just use that extra weight on the front end to help the rear. I can feel these huge boulders here shaking, just punishing this left front tire, bound up bad. Clutch, trying to pivot around. He's picking up some real estate here. If he can keep the car rubber side down, it's looking really good. All right, keeps it back on all fours. Immediately right back in there. If he can let that front winch out just a little bit. So close. What these guys did all day yesterday out here was running, breaking open a new trail, and it's so close. Back using that slipper clutch, just powering up the front, letting the rear walk around. It's looking good so far. He's so close to getting this right front over here, able to hook on the back side. There it is, hooking on the back side. Oh, he just needed a little bit more of that. Gonna get good purchase here with the right front again. Really hard on the belly. He's got a great looking line right here. If he can get that right front to sneak around, he needs a little bit of... Yeah, this looks great right here. If he can float this rear tire, he's pulling that front winch in to help the rear tires. If he can get a bite here. Oh, it's so close. He's gonna have to try and back out of here, see if he can get that line again. That was it. Back in the hole. Yep, looking good, threading it really nice here. He's going to pick up on that right front, which is going to put pressure on that left rear, and he needs to be in that crack in order to float that left rear there. Pulling the winches a little bit. So I think Brett has found the line. He's just got to, with a spotter outside of the vehicle, he would have the ability. All right, 4 minutes remaining. Brett doing everything he can, trying to get through this first obstacle. I feel this is the hardest part of the course, is just getting into it. Little slipper clutch action there. Allow the front to pull up. That was looking good. I was getting ready to run if he was going to launch it up here. Yeah. Straight in the rear. There you go. Straight on back. You're good. Here's this one, John, if you want it.
I think this will tie together.
Okay.
Yeah. Either that or hook both ends of the tree.
Oh. We just can't have nice things. I pulled that other one down, hopefully have some extra from the other course there, so. Yeah, why can't you stand there, John?
I don't know.
What's wrong with this hill? Uh-oh.
There we go.
Well, I think Brett found the line.
I think over here.
Just gotta, you gotta be in the crack with the winch just right and float that left rear just enough.
Without sliding off.
Without sliding off. Yeah, that's simple. All you have to do.
And it's easy. Can you don't the sand off the rock?
Yeah, it'll be gone next year.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing stopping that from getting out of the car and sweeping that clean.
Now holes are gonna get deep. Droppers and traps.
Yeah. Yep, they're just shovels.
Yep. There's nothing left you want. Yep.
John, if you come up in here,
Yeah.
I think you can shimmy through here.
Yep. Realize.
No, I think that'll help. Traction. All right, I'm gonna figure out where I'm running to. That hole looks good.
That's noxious. They're not going that way, so.
Although anything on this side of
If
the,
they make it over this, I think the noxious thing.
As
Yeah.
long as you can get under something, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
So you gotta go that way anyway, so if you came up there.
It's hard to
Yeah,
think
they're gonna have to
about
go
that
over
stuff. That's some of our,
Either way, they
some of
gotta
our
get
little tricks with the back end.
Well,
Right? Sometimes you can.
I think that's your way. I think the hole's too big over there.
yeah, I would pull up in here
Again, there's so much going on.
unless you stay here, and then you could pull up in here and back off of there. But
It's easier to think about.
Oh yeah, I'd nose down that.
Yeah.
Where you could back it, but
Yeah.
my plan was to nose off.
yeah, just depending on how you got through here.
Yeah.
Where you are up here.
Yeah. That makes a big difference.
I was okay with either way, as long as you got to the top.
Okay. Let's clear the course. We're not.
Hey, we all got thumbs up on Miles'
You
pull.
got band? Oh, I need you guys off the course thing. Sorry if you're not. You got a band? You're not good. You gotta get outside the orange area, please.
Miles is the man over here.
He is. Thank you, Miles.
I know. We'll give you a minute. No worries.
I
We'll
think
give
you'll
you
be
a
out
minute.
by the time we get up there, Miles.
All right.
I think it's gonna take a
He's
second.
out of the way. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Thumbs up.
Go!
All right, time started for Matt Dickey. Kicking up some rocks right off of the start line right there. Another G-Spec car. cool thing about these cars is you can show up and you can buy one this week and be out wheeling Sand Hollow next weekend in stock, ready to go. They're all built from the same components, so they all share the same things. You break an axle shaft, they've got them in stock. Why wait for tomorrow? Matt's got a little bit of what we call the Moab spool wear on the front of these tires. Every other lug wheeling sandstone like Sand Mountain out there in St. George, you tend to lose every other lug for some reason when running a spool in the back of a vehicle. At least that was the case with mine. Matt's trying to find the line over here. This hole's filled with sand now, so it doesn't look near as bad as it did before, but we know there's no bottom in that, so it's gonna have to come over here like we saw Brett take a bite of this on the back side. Yep, looking good. Almost got the front diff around the corner. Rear's coming around great. Oh, he's gonna go for a more bite here. I would probably almost feather off that back side. He's gonna try and see if he's got enough width to span that gap. He's gonna have to ride that front diff up and around the back side right here. Looking really good. He's got both front tires wedged on there. Yep, he's gonna have to use that right front to pull himself around. Gonna have to work those rears through the same way. We saw Brett able to just stand the car on its edge and work its way through there. Matt pulling the front winch in. Got some slack in there now. Looking good. It's got the left front up, left rear's coming up with it, grinding that chassis on the passenger side. All right, pivoting that car around, great job. Now he's got to fight these boulders over here. Getting everything he could out of that front wheel drive. He's got a big rock on the left rear. He's gonna have to get around a little bit. And then he's gonna have to watch that banner on the back side. As long as he doesn't break it, he can get into it all he wants. It did pull apart there, but that wasn't enough to cause a break. Looking good. If he can crab it over just a little there, he's got a little bit more purchase. Back with the front end, trying to get this left front up on top. Again, using that rear steer to try and push this front end. All right, he's just about got the car turned all the way around here. He might have enough tire to even try that gap. Left front all the way down in the bottom. Front axle standing straight up and down. See if he can dig it back out of there. Rears are climbing. He's gonna have to use that slipper clutch. There he goes. He's pulling that front end out from underneath a huge undercut. He got to watch Brett here. He saw the line. He's walking the rear over. He's got a big bite with the rear. Gonna have to get that rear straightened out a little bit. Had to take some pressure off. Oh, so close. Gonna walk that rear in the hole. All right, he's got it back up out. And this is what was worried about there just a little bit ago. That rear diff really hard in there, using that rear steer, getting it pulled back out. Rear wheel drive only, a great job by Matt. If he can stay right there and then bring those rear tires over to the right just a little bit, and maybe even keeping that in rear wheel drive only, starting to bridge over here away from that, see if he can pivot, crab walking the car over. Letting that front winch out. Getting a good purchase here on the right rear. Left front's grabbing well, but undercut on that left rear back there. Upside down now. All right, back onto his wheels. Oh no. Matt's got that right rear underneath a rock, pushing it out of the way. Oh, just punishing these axles. My, how this course has changed. We have not been able to get through the front section. Back again on all four tires. He's got a great line right here if he can get the front end to carry. He was able to use that slipper clutch. Got the slipper clutch, front end's back up here. but can he do it? It is so tricky pivoting this car around. He needs a crab walk over here now. There he goes. He's got the right, or the rear tires pointed in the right direction. Matt was gonna try and rock bounce his way up here. Was not enough speed. He's got those rear tires bound up in there again. Woo!
I think I blew my trans.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Doing that.
I think you blew the tranny.
Be careful saying that online.
I was thinking it, Miles.
Yeah, we're all thinking it.
We need a winch over here to grab the rear axle and pull in this direction.
That sucks.
Dad, he blew up that rock so hard.
Dang. Yeah, it was
All right, well, Matt Dickey is going to be your winner for the 2026 We Rock Area BFE Shootout. You guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will get some pictures posted here very shortly. But thanks for tuning in, guys. We will catch you in Cedar City in just a couple weeks.
that's just you.
Are you off? What are you